let's do it. Let's review all the Amazon FBA softwares. We're gonna review them, we're gonna compare them. Jungle Scout, Viral Launch, Boost 9, Helium 10, all of the different ways to find a product to sell on Amazon. But before we start, really quickly, I need to tell you a story. Not a story. Let's imagine you have to run 1,000 miles in order to become a millionaire on Amazon. Okay, that's kind of, you're kind of like, well, I guess I'll try another way to become a millionaire, right? You know, running 1,000 miles isn't gonna cut it for me. But then, what if I give you another option? Okay, I said instead of running 1,000 miles to become a millionaire with Amazon, I will send my private helicopter to your house. Okay. I'll pick you up and we'll fly you straight out the door 1,000 miles to your destination, but we'll fly you 950 miles of the way there, and then you have to run the last 50 miles. And if you run the last 50 miles, you become a millionaire, okay? Would anyone out there take that deal? Comment below if you would take that deal. Yes, like I fly you 95% of the way there, and then you run the rest of the 50 miles. Yes, it will be hard. Yes, running 50 miles for anyone that doesn't run is difficult. And there might be bumps along the road. I really think this is a good analogy for Amazon, guys, because that's what it's like. It's like running 1,000 miles. But if you can get someone to take you the first 950 miles, it becomes a lot more manageable, right? Okay, so that's what we're gonna do here, okay? I'm gonna set this down. Now, look, I got it up on my screen right here. This is Boost 9. We're gonna compare Boost 9 Pro to Viral Launch, Market Intelligence, to Helium 10 right here, and I need one more window. Let me copy this. I need one more window. I'm gonna add in Jungle Scout as well. Okay, so when we're comparing these three softwares, I'm going to try to be unbiased, but obviously I'm biased because I created Boost 9. Okay, Boost 9 is the helicopter for the plot twist. For the spoiler alert, Boost 9 is the way to go the 950 miles to your destination much quicker than it is to, you know, wait on all these other softwares. But let me just show you kind of why and what the logic is behind this. This isn't just out of nowhere, guys. It's because we've tested this. Okay, so let's start with Jungle Scout. Let's say you go onto Amazon, okay, and you search for wireless charger, as we have here at the top. Now, when you're searching for something like wireless charger, a lot of results come up, right? Boom, 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 boom. All of these different products. Great, and that's great. There's a lot of information on these products. However, it's not really telling you straight away, unless you have the opportunity score, which you have to upgrade to view. But either way, even if it did have this, it's not telling you exactly if it's a good or a bad product, and it's definitely not, this is the key thing, guys, it's definitely not giving you a list of good products, right? It's just saying the product that you searched for right now, like this is important, guys. Do you get the difference? The product that I currently just took the time to search for, a wireless charger, is good or bad. That's what all of these tools do. Let's go to Helium 10. Again, Helium 10 and all of these softwares are great. They're used for different things. But when it comes to quickly finding a product, I think you'll see the difference. So again, Helium 10 gives you a ton of amazing data on this keyword wireless charger, but I'm the one who had to supply that keyword. Does that make sense, guys? Like, I'm the one who put it in there, and now Helium 10 is saying that, you know, it is what it is. It's either good, it's bad. We don't know. It looks like it's, you know, it's bad. It doesn't have enough. It has way too much competition, obviously. But I mean, in order to find a good product, basically, I have to come up with another word. I have to think of like keychain. Like, I'm literally just looking up stuff on my desk because I don't know how else to think of these words, right? And so then I'll just click this. I'll run it again, and now it'll tell me if a keychain is a good product. Well, that's good. But again, I'm basically limited by my own thinking, right? Like, can I think of the next word to search for? Does that make sense, guys? Okay, let's do one more here. This is Market and Viral Launch. It's the same thing, guys. It shows you a bunch of information. You can see how these tools look similar, right? It shows you a bunch of information. It's actually kind of confusing, like what should I actually look at, what actually matters, blah, blah, blah. But again, you're limited to you putting the keywords in. And I know some of you out there are probably thinking, no, I'm not. I have Pro Viral Launch, I have Pro Helium 10, and it can actually spit out results. But yeah, okay. So here's Helium 10. You know, I love Helium 10, by the way. I'm not trying to poop on this software. It's a great software, but you have to select all of these different things, like, in order to start it sorting for you. So you have to figure out, okay, how much revenue do I want to make? Like, if you don't know, it's kind of hard to, I mean, you'd have to like study and figure out what these numbers are, but you'd have to put these numbers in to start like review rating. You know, like, you don't really know what to search for, so the research results that pop up here are like pants. You don't want to sell pants. You don't want to sell sandals. Like, I don't want to sell any of this stuff, right? And so it's like it's requiring too much out of you to find these products. Like, it's not a helicopter. It's basically saying, hey, go ahead and run that 1,000 miles. Good luck, you know. You're going to run, you know, you're probably going to run out of gas. You're not going to be able to run much farther after 5 miles. You know what I'm saying, guys? What I'm trying to give you is a helicopter to your destination. So on Boost 9 Pro, at first, when we first had Boost 9, it was the same problem. Like, we searched wireless charger, and before we had this beautiful fire gauge and this beautiful instant 7 and 7 score market button, it was, you know, okay, what's the data on wireless charger? Wireless charger isn't a good product, okay. At least it makes it obvious that it's not a good product. Like, it's sorting the data for you based on our proprietary numbers and all that stuff. That's good. But you would have to keep going and providing the keywords, right? And that sucks. The big change, the reason it became the helicopter that can get you to your destination, guys, is this. It's very simple, okay? You click on this instant 7 and 7 score market right here. Boom. And all of a sudden, you instantly, it's finding the products for, it's going on the back end and doing the research for you, okay? So 15 products every single day. This list refreshes every single day. It's a random list. And the robot, the artificial intelligence that we built on the back end, is going and finding these markets ahead of time for you so that it just pops up instantly. Like, so I could take this breakfast tray right here. Now that pops up into the search results. You see how different that is? The software provided the keyword to search for. Now I can search it again on the same software, and I can see that this is actually a good market, guys. It's a little bit slow when I record on my screen and I have 15 softwares open, but give it a second here. It'll show you like instantly right away that, well, usually instantly if you're not recording on every device possible. Come on, baby. Come on, Boost 9, you can do it. I need to get faster Wi-Fi. Does anyone else need faster Wi-Fi, especially in this day and age, right? Oh no, it doesn't like the fact that I have all of these tabs open. It really doesn't. Okay, there we go. So look, 9 and 8 product, guys. Obviously, it's a good product. That 9 and 8 means that 9 out of the top 10 products for this category have over $5,000 in revenue, right? You can see that right here. So if you go to products tab, 23,000, 50,000, 7,000, 7,000. First of all, let's just stop for a second. Would anyone out there at home like to make an extra $50,000 a month? Okay, well then this is a pretty good product to sell. Anyway, 9 out of the top 10 have over $5,000 in revenue, which is a good measure of demand, which is why we trademarked this score. And then 8 out of the top 10 have under 75 reviews, as you can see here. Right here, 3 reviews, 11 reviews, 31 reviews, 32 reviews. So that means that there's less competition for this category. It's a great word. So does that make sense, guys? That's how I wanted to review the tools. I'm not trying to take a dump on Helium 10 or any of these companies. They're amazing. We work with many of these companies, right? But when it comes to having like a laser-focused helicopter that can take you all the way there, that's pretty important, right? Because here, let me explain it one more way, and then I'll let you guys go. If I go over here to this presentation I have this presentation already pulled up right here, but I want to explain it a little bit like this, okay? So this is a little analogy I've had, right? So let me go back. So this is the wrong slide. Guys, I'm really prepared for this. Can you tell? I'm sorry that I'm not as prepared as I should be. Okay, here we go. Total time it takes to sell on Amazon FBA. This is the same analogy as I said before, right? That's the total time it takes. It's 1,000 miles. Let's just say that's 1,000 miles, right? This is the time it normally takes you to find a product to sell on Amazon, okay? That much, about 95% of the way. That's normally how long it takes to find a product. Because I showed you a second ago, you know, it's hard. Like, you have to, you know, think about which product to put where and which thing to go where, and think of all these random words. Like, it takes so long, right? And this is where you actually make money, is this little green button right here. That's where you actually make the money, guys. And so when you start to think of it that way, you're like, dang, I wish I could spend more of my time on the green part, right? But that's what Boost 9 allows you to do, is it takes away that red line, right? It says you don't get to do the green stuff if you don't do the... this presentation, good Lord. I want to show you this one more slide that I have, okay? Like this right here, this is the key, okay? You want to spend all of your time here on this stuff where you actually make money, on other processes, which mean like figuring out, you know, where to get your product manufactured, how to get it shipped to Amazon, how to actually go about figuring out if you're going to have enough reviews, or how to get those initial reviews, like all the stuff that actually makes you money on Amazon. You need to spend your time here instead of spending it here. So we got to put a big red X through this right here. And the way you do that is through Boost 9. Okay, so I hope that all made sense, guys. I know I'm a little bit biased with this review, but if you want to try out this tool, it's available right now in the link below for free. You can try this out. You can come into Boost 9 Pro and just try it for a few days and see if you like any of these products that pop up. See if this is easier. Compare this. I think all the other softwares I showed, I think Viral Launch and Jungle Scout and Helium 10 all have free trials. Go ahead and compare, which one's easier to use. I would encourage you to try it out and really test drive these before you spend a bunch of money, because I think you're going to find very quickly that it's really a lot faster to use Boost 9 Pro to find products just like this as opposed to waiting around for all this other stuff. So that's what I got, guys. Thanks for watching. Download the free trial below and we'll see you in there. Have a good one. Bye.